going on, family?
Hey.
Welcome back. It's the outer course. And yeah, we are just welcoming you all back to our vlog. I want to thank you all for your love, your support, your like, your sharing, your giving, everything that you've done to just support us, praying for us. And we are praying as well and standing in agreement for what you are believing for your destiny, your marriage, and your family, and all the things that is in accordance to the word and his will for our lives. So yeah, we're excited. It's Saturday. It's Sabbath rest and studying in his presence. So we are going to be getting more into just understanding kingdom marriage and after I do and what to do during I do. So look out. We have some exciting things that's coming. Ain't that right, Mrs. Otto?
That is right. So we're taking you along on our Saturday today. So we're excited. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
That's right. See y'all.
Love is a word we hear so often, but it carries so much depth. It's more than a feeling or an idea. It is a decision, a commitment, and the foundation for everything good in a relationship. For Kwesi and me, love has always been at the heart of what we're building together. From the beginning of our relationship, we prioritized two things: Bible study and brunch. It may sound simple, but these moments became sacred. They weren't just about spending time together. They were about intentionally creating space to connect, reflect, and grow. Over time, these Saturdays became a rhythm that shaped our relationship in a profound way. When we started our courtship, we created our own Bible study plan. It was something very unique to us, something that allowed us to dive deeply into scripture and discover how to love God and each other better. As we grew, we also began incorporating workbooks with questions and prompts to guide our studies. Whether we were digging into our own reflections or following the structure of a workbook, the theme that kept resurfacing was always the same: love is the basis. Throughout our studies, one passage became a cornerstone for us: 1 Corinthians 13. It is a chapter that's often read at weddings, but as we studied it together, the words took on new life. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Each time we revisited this chapter, we were reminded of what love truly is, not just in theory, but in practice. Love is the foundation for everything. It shapes the way we speak, the way we listen, and the way we respond to each other, especially in those difficult moments. It is not about perfection or always agreeing. It's about choosing each other again and again, no matter what challenges arise. We also learned that love doesn't keep score. It doesn't demand to be right or to win an argument. Instead, it values unity. It forgives, it listens, it prioritizes the relationship over pride or being right. That kind of love, the love described in 1 Corinthians 13, is the love we strive for every day. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. One of the lessons I reflected on often was the difference between compatibility and capacity. Compatibility is great when everything is going smoothly. It is very easy to love someone when life feels perfect, but capacity is what sustains a relationship when life gets hard. Capacity is the ability to love someone through their yuck, the hard days, the insecurities, the mistakes, and the moments when things don't feel easy. True love doesn't flinch at those moments. It doesn't walk away when life gets messy. Instead, it leans in a little bit, creating a safe space where both people can be fully known and still fully loved. That's the kind of love God is calling us to. Our studies continually reminded us that love isn't just something we feel, it is something we do. It is in the small everyday choices to be patient, to be kind, and to be forgiving. It is in the willingness to lean in instead of pulling away. It is in choosing reconciliation over resentment or unity over division. Whether you are single, courting, engaged, or married, the truths about love that we've learned apply to every season of life. If you are single, this is your time to grow in your capacity to love. That starts with yourself. Learning to give yourself grace, to forgive your own mistakes, and to prepare your heart to love deeply when the time comes. If you're courting or engaged, this is your opportunity to lay the foundation for your relationship, to spend time in the Word together, to pray for one another, to build habits that strengthen your connection, like having honest conversations and creating moments of intentional reflection. And if you are married, let me remind you, love isn't about being perfect. It is about being present. It's about showing up, leaning in, and choosing your partner over and over again, even on the hard days. One of the most powerful lessons we've taken away from our studies is that love does not have irreconcilable differences. Love does not walk away when things get tough. Instead, it seeks reconciliation. It says, I see your flaws, I see your fears, and I see your struggles, and I still choose you. This kind of love doesn't shy away from hard conversations, but rather it creates space for honesty and healing. It doesn't demand perfection, but instead it makes room for grace. It's a love that transforms relationships, builds unity, and bridges the gaps that life can create. Through all of our studies, we've learned that love is always the basis. It's the starting point, the middle, and the end. It's what anchors us in the hard moments and carries us through the good ones. It is the foundation of everything we do, and is a reflection of God's heart in our lives. So, wherever you are in life, I want to encourage you to reflect on this. How can you live out the love described in 1 Corinthians 13? Maybe it's by being patient with yourself in the season of waiting. Or maybe it's by leaning into reconciliation in a relationship that may feel strained. Or maybe it's by creating intentional moments to connect with God and the people you care about. If this message encouraged you, we'd love for you to join us on this journey. Subscribe to our channel for more conversations about love, faith, and relationships, and share in the comments, what does love never fails mean to you in your current season? Let's grow together and encourage one another along the way. Until next time, be blessed. Bye.